meaning they leave off a lot of the S's. So like sometimes my companion, instead of saying buenos dias, he'll say buen dia, because they just I don't know. They just leave off the S's, and a lot of times they'll use the theta on everything. He doesn't. But like, so the theta, actually, fun fact for you, everybody thinks that the theta is how we say, instead of like gracias, it's gracias. A lot of people think it's because there was a king that had a lisp. But I found out in the MTC that actually that's just how the way Spanish was written. A zeta, the Spanish word for Z is zeta, see? Mm-hmm. Right? And it's actually theta. It's actually pronounced theta. But when the Spanish language came over to South America, the Native Americans couldn't pronounce the th sound. So they just didn't use it. So that's why it became theta. That's why it sounds like an S. Because they didn't know how to use it. So you always do a theta on all the Z's. So like Zaragoza is Zaragoza. And you do it on all the C's followed by an I or an E. So gracias or celo or I can't think of any other words. But a lot of the times in Andalusia too, they'll get lazy and they'll use the theta on the S's too, which is really annoying. Like we had a teacher that did that, and it makes it sound like they have a really, really bad lisp. So gracias would be like gracias. They do a theta on everything, buenos dias. It's really funny. But he doesn't speak like that. He just forgets the S's sometimes, which is confusing. And he speaks fast sometimes, which is also confusing. But no, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been out for 8 months. He's a good missionary. And the Spanish is coming. A lot of the times I just sit there in lessons and I'm just like, the kids have a lot of fun with me usually.
Well, just try to...
Remember, you got to do the thing, what's the movie? Where he goes and sits on his island for a day or two.
Yeah. No, I've been hoping, you know. It's just, yeah. It'd be easier. It'd be nicer. I know that if I ever train somebody, it would be nice because I'll definitely always talk to them in English in the piso in our apartment, but always in Spanish. So that way they learn Spanish, but that way they're not just freaked out. Because like a lot of the stuff, my companion hasn't explained how to do them. And then I just have no idea how to do it because I don't know how to ask it in Spanish. So like today I finally figured out how to wash my clothes.
What does that mean? They've been dirty for like how many weeks?
No. I washed them before I left Madrid.
Oh, okay.
But since I've been here, but just a lot of stuff, like it was annoying with this, getting this all set up because we get here and we're using a member's computer, Ramon, who had he's the one that makes all the paper stuff. We're using his computer, but we get here and we need the password to hook up to the Wi-Fi in the capilla, in the chapel. And he didn't know the password, and I was like, well, I can't figure this out because I don't know Spanish. So it's just, yeah, a lot of things get lost in translation, and it gets a little frustrating. The D-Link box.
Oh, okay.
So he was able to call somebody and ask about that. But it's just weird because I'm used to, even with all my companions, like in Provo,